Being included in the PFA Team of the Year is a huge honor for any Premier League player. It means your opponents recognize your quality throughout a campaign, and the majority of the division's finest usually make the cut at some point in their career. However, there are those that for some reason never do earn a nomination, despite regularly showcasing their brilliance. Prior to the last 2 seasons, Manchester City's Sergio Aguero had never been included despite being the finest goal scorer in the division. But now that the Argentine has been rewarded for his efforts, it's time to look back at those that never did receive the same honor, and honestly, we do not know how. The fact Reina kept 20 clean sheets for Liverpool in both the 2005/06 and 2008/09 seasons makes it even more baffling that he never received the vote. Shay Given, David James and Edwin van der Sar were the ones keeping the Spaniard out of the side during those years. As Aspilicueta has been one of Chelsea's most important defenders in their last 2 title wins in 2014/15 and 2016/17. In either of those campaigns, he should have been selected by his peers simply due to his ridiculous consistency. A bit of a throwback now, but Bruce was one of the Premier League's finest ever defenders during his days with Manchester United. Pretty much every other top player from the Red Devils received a nomination in the Sir Alex Ferguson era, but Bruce was one of the very few left in the dark. Ricardo Carvalho was almost included, but we've decided to opt for King, who firmly established himself as one of the best in the Premier League despite playing in some woeful Tottenham sides. He produced many brilliant seasons, and had it not been for knee injuries, he could have been one of England's finest ever. Part of the Arsenal defence that every attack in the world fears. Yes. The Gunners did used to be the best pragmatic unit in all the land. Winterburn, like Aspilicueta, was the hallmark of consistency and was the finest left back in England for some years, along with United's Dennis Irwin, making his omissions baffling. So good they named a role after him, but not good enough for the PFA Team of the Year. Arguably the greatest ever defensive midfielder and a key man in some of Chelsea's finest ever sides never made the cut. Ridiculous. Probably the most underrated player in the history of the Premier League, with the Brazilian the unsung hero of Arsene Wenger's Invincibles team. Without him, the attacking players in that Arsenal side would not have had such attacking freedom, and Gilberto's exclusion from the PFA's 2003/04 team is criminal. The man who Liverpool struggled to replace for so many years, and one who forged a fearsome midfield partnership with Steven Gerrard. One of the most elegant players to grace the Premier League, but he was never rewarded for his greatness by his peers. We almost had to do a double take with this one. The likes of Robert Pires, Patrick Vieira and Thierry Henry regularly made the cut, but the brilliant Swede never did. Aside from Frank Lampard, there's never been a better goal-scoring midfielder in the Premier League than Ljungberg. who was actually named Player of the Season in 2001/02. It was toss-up between fellow former Chelsea man Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink and the Italian wizard, but Zola simply has to be included. Many Blues fans will still say he is the club's greatest ever player, but he never received the honor of making the Team of the Year. Ask any Liverpool fan about Robbie Fowler and they can name many a moment of striking brilliance. Sadly, the rest of the players in the Premier League never saw fit to bestow him with the honor of making the Team of the Year.